Feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin.
We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Darts out of the shotgun. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now the first carry of the game for the Arizona State rookie. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. A big coordinator's job is to get...
The Bears close it in, and they'll get him! And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Let's go. Dart's going to go for it on 4. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Going to run again with Swift. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Chicago Bears.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got a first to begin the frame. To throw is Williams. It's taken in by Roman Dunzak. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got first down from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. We'll cobble together a yard there. Blocked by the first defender taken in this year's NFL draft. That was Abdul Carter.
29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Has him on the quick hitter. Takes out a one-stop. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
He's going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Williams from the gun. This throw is cut. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's Robinson on the slant. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Dart. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Screen here for Scatterboot. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Dart going to throw again. Caught by Theo Johnson. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
You know what? Everybody loves a good lateral, right? They're great in the turkey bowl. They're great in the backyard growing up as kids. They're great on the hook and ladder. But in execution, they're incredibly risky. There's a reason you so rarely see them in the NFL. It's because they are a prime opportunity for a fumble and an easy recover for the defense.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. Devin Duvernay to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Staying grounded with Swift. Has another lane. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Gunnar-Olszewski now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Dart setting in the throw here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Scannaboo on second down. Broke through the tackle. Cuts it to the right sideline. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Pulled in by his back, Scannaboo. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Trying again, following the sack. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
19, Tiger, 19.
On first and 10, here's Dart. And drop this down, Scannaboo. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brings up second and goal at the Bears' 1-yard line.
We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Driving forward with Scannaboo. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. So well done there to come up with a touchdown and get within an extra point of tying this ball game.
So much of this game of football, Kate's about answering back. Punch, counterpunch. You give up a score, that's okay. We've got confidence in our offense. They can get...
It's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this 4th quarter. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. Continuing to move past the 45. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it.
That's good for the Chicago Bears.
First down, here's Swift. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Here's second and 2. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked up by Andrew Phillips.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Second and 1. Forced out to his right. Hyatt with the grab. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Darts looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they get this down the 12-yard line before being stopped. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. On first down, here's Darts. And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Trying for it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Gano ready to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trailing by 5. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We got Hornet. Alert.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Setting up to pass. Hits it through the middle. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. He'll look to throw it. Drops it underneath. Swift. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Out of the shotgun again to Swift. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Bears first down.
Running behind center with Swift. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's another Bears.
Back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kate, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, you get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. Got to be able to run it. Well, you get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Swift. And he will score. Give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And unable to connect on that throw, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He stopped on the run back of the 27. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that out-in team.
And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Paid off right and right. Here's Swift. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. We're going to pass it here. Buying some time left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty night. your career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the LA Chargers. Set for a start, it's Dicker the kicker. Cameron Dicker with a run-up, and off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Henry up the middle. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Steps away. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
At the 42-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Now it's Jackson. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he gets it inside the 35. The 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Chargers 25-yard line.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 14.
First down, Ravens.
We're scoreless after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Jackson now.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Isaiah Likely
from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Chargers 0.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Herbert.
He gets this to Hampton.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
On first down, it's Hampton.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Marlon Humphrey on the defensive side making that look easy from his corner position. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 3rd down and 1.
5-9, 5-9.
Trying to run for it with Hampton.
And it's a fumble.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Herbert now. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and get
under pressure. They got him again. Kyle Van Noy dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Now a deep one for Johnston.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott.
And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see.
He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. And stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. A first down carry for Henry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
5 yards on the play.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Zay Flowers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. On his loop for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 14. Chargers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that'll be caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And how about what just happened there? Just a total breakdown defensively. They're thinking he's going to spike this, so they let their guard down. But he never had any intention of stopping the clock. He wanted to throw the football. And he caught him napping, and this turned into a huge play.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Herbert going to give to Hampton.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
180. 180.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Second and 11.
Delta.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're